Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. Of course, we're going to head out to Jason Myers, and he's out at Whitaker Bank Ballpark giving away shirts at the Solid Blue drive-thru, everyone. So let's check in. What's going on out there? You all nice and cold?
Hey, good Wednesday afternoon. Hope you're doing well. We are at the Solid Blue drive-thru at Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Hope you can come on out here. In fact, there's actually a long line, and one of the folks who was waiting out here a little bit longer maybe than everyone else and was number one in line was my friend Judy here. Judy, tell me now, what time did you get out here this morning?
8:30.
8:30. So you're dedicated. Now, have you been out here before?
Yeah, ever since you started this.
Oh, awesome. And so is it always Whitaker Bank Ballpark that you've been at, or are there Lexington locations?
Right here.
Okay. Now, Judy, tell me about just being a UK fan. Now, we were talking earlier, and you said at one time you used to live in Florida, but you always kept your UK gear, right?
I always kept my UK. Yeah, I'm not a Florida Gator person, and when we play games, I've got actually a Wildcat holding a gator by its tail.
Nah, I like that. That's
Get
nice.
you all back.
Now, you also said that you had some family in Colorado. Is that right? That you actually would you send some of the Solid Blue shirts too?
That's why we're here. We send those T-shirts to Colorado. My son wears them right into Charter and where he works at.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so you got Solid Blue fans all over the U.S. I guess that's the word there.
Yeah.
Well, Judy, thank you so much for braving the cold, coming out here today, and thanks to you for also getting in line, being the first in line. And yeah, we've got a great crowd back behind me. You can kind of see just it kind of moves around a little bit more. This is some of the folks that are out here. We got Amber Freeman out here handing out some of the T-shirts as well. We got some folks from Pepsi. They have free Pepsi products. Ryan Smeltz, one of our morning reporters, he's here as well, and he is helping to hand out some of the T-shirts, and then a lot of our other crew from ABC 36. So just a lot of fun out here. It is cold out here, of course. We've had a little sunshine, but thankfully today, or at least at the moment, it's not snowing. So that's great news there. So meeting a lot of fun folks out here, and it's just great to be out here in the community. We just really enjoy these events, being at the Solid Blue drive-thru and the Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Just a great place. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. Got a lot of UK fans coming through here, and we appreciate the Lexington Legends here for hosting us this afternoon. But again, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. If you have time, come on out here. We're going to be out here until about 1 o'clock this afternoon, so come on out if you can. Of course, we're going to have plenty of people coming through between now and then, but we've got free T-shirts like the one I'm wearing right here, the Solid Blue. Amber Freeman here. Amber, how you feeling?
Oh, it's cold, but we are feeling good. The Cats fans are in full effect out here.
They are excited. Yeah, well, glad that Amber's out here, and Amber's going to be having more from the Lexington Legends coming up a little bit later on. But of course, again, having a lot of fun at Solid Blue drive-thru. Come on out, Whitaker Bank Ballpark until 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll send it right now back into the studio.
Hey, thanks, Jason. Well, they look terribly busy, let me tell you. If you've been out there since 8:30, my God.
I know,
crazy.
Freezing cold.
Hey, Lisa, tell everyone about what's happening on Monday.
Yeah, well, how would you all like to join us for a light lunch at Shakespeare & Co. Live? You can, because all you have to do is call the number that's going to be on the screen, 859-447-8230, and you can be a part of our live show at Shakespeare & Co. But when you call, please make sure that you leave your phone number, name, and the number in your party, because we can only allow 25.
Yeah.
So, you know, calls are flying in, too. We're getting booked. So you better be calling in real soon.
It'll be a great show. I love that place.
It's so much fun.
Well,
we're going to have a good time, and it's going to be on Monday.
Yes, I'm going to be rocking out at Shakespeare with you guys.
Yes, he is.
Listen, I would say I'm going for you all, but we both know I'm going for the food.
That's right.
I love it.
But that's for this Monday, so make sure you call. It's March 19th.
Good. Let's move on. Now, I wanted to tell you all, now this was really for our producer that I put this for, was
Yes,
Sam,
you did.
who no one ever gets to see on camera. Star Wars fans will soon have an incredible opportunity to visit their favorite intergalactic locations from all the films. The new images of Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy Edge theme park in California were released this week. And once complete, the park will include a 200,000 square feet of hand-carved rock throughout the 14-acre park. This is crazy, everybody.
I love it.
Now, this is also, another one is under construction, a similar in Florida, of course, also. Now, it is a listen to this, billion, B for Bob, billion project that includes 10,000 tons of structural steel and approximately 200,000 square feet, oh, I said that, of carved. That's what it's going to look like.
Oh, I love it.
Hello.
The kids are going to go crazy
I
for
bet
this.
Sam is freaking out right now.
I bet he is too. Is he still? Did he pass out? Are you there? Okay,
Yeah.
he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. Well, I think we could chip in maybe a couple of bucks each and get him out there.
Get
But
Sam,
I could
yeah.
probably give them a call and get free tickets for him.
You think so?
I mean, Christmas
Yeah.
would be
Just
early
say,
for
hey,
him.
I'm TT.
Oh, no, I
need
used to
tickets.
do all the interviews for our ABC station for Alani and Disneyland. And they
Perfect.
used to request me, Lisa, because I was very funny about Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse.
I bet you
And-
were.
And do you remember Chip and Dale?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I used to interview them.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd say, and I've got Chip and Dale over here. Well, I'd say it so fast, but they kept saying, it's not the strippers, Troy. It's Chip and Dale. So I kept saying, Chip and Dale.
Get him over here, those little
Not to be
rodents.
mistaken. That would be
What's-
an
and I used
interesting
to-
interview.
Look, it was all because it was all new to me. We didn't grow up with Disneyland. Anyway, tell us what you think, whether you would head on over to Disneyland. Hey, a new startup, I thought this was really interesting. In Austin, Texas, is taking 3D printing to a whole new level. Now, the new firm, Icon, has begun 3D printing houses. Sounds crazy. They can be printed in just 24 hours and may provide a solution to the global housing crisis. Wow. Now, currently they're being used to provide shelter to the homeless, but they have been used to build houses in space. We're not even worrying about that. Here's the thing, everyone. This is a great option. Now, currently at the moment, they're priced at $10,000 US. Okay, as you said, Lisa, in our meeting, I just went through the story. They would like to get them down to 4,000. The reason why I think this is an incredible project. Think about the homeless people here in Lexington, in the state of Kentucky. If we could raise $1 million, just imagine if we raised $1 million,
Right.
and we could buy a bulk supply of these houses that the community raised money for, we could solve issues of the homeless for housing, because they could still get social security benefits or unemployment benefits, but this gives them a great start.
Right.
It gives them a good feeling that it's theirs, it's proud.
Yeah. No, I think it's a great idea. I don't know if I agree with you that it would solve the issue.
No,
But
let me say, there are a lot of people out there that are homeless that literally cannot afford
Oh, you're
to
right.
get into a house
You're right.
or a home. Or things have gone so bad, David, that they're living in their car.
of course, no, it's definitely an issue. But I think these houses just in general are incredible.
I think
you know,
so,
like
too.
imagine that you're 18 years old and you want to move out of the house and you're like,
No, that's not what these are for.
well, I'm just saying, Troy, there's possibilities behind this because really this is going to set off so many chain reactions. This is just the beginning.
Now, this
Yeah.
is a 60 square foot
I
one-bedroom
know,
home.
but I'm just saying I see growth in the possibilities.
And, well,
Yes.
I also believe if you can't afford to leave home, you should be staying at home
Well-
and getting a job that you can afford to be on your own 2 feet.
I agree.
I'm passionate. I would love for us to be able to raise money to do this sort of
Yeah,
thing.
I think it would
because
help lots of
there's a
people.
bus in San Francisco that goes around. It's been fitted out and it's sponsored, and it has showers and everything in it. And
Yeah.
it goes around to all the parks, fully fitted out, and it allows homeless people to have a shower.
Yes.
That's great.
And I looked at doing something like that in Utah and getting the funding and all that. Then I had to move on, you know, like
Maybe that should be a project.
I like these type of projects, and I'm telling you, $1 million
Well,
isn't
it's not that
crazy,
much.
Yeah.
people.
Right,
And
it's not
the
crazy
council,
money.
and the council have land that they don't use here.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
Well, I
it's
love
true.
that we're focusing on, we want to be a solution. And that's what you're pushing here. And that's
Yeah,
great.
not for
Yeah.
people who want to move out of home. Sorry, David. How did that become a...
Listen, I care about everyone, all right? The millennials.
I don't think they're millennials if they're 18 now.
Well-
There's another word for them.
Yeah, they're like
You're
a whole
millennial.
different, they're a whole
Yeah.
different category.
Okay, now, Lisa, David, tell us what's happening.
Okay.
Because this feels like this is my sort of story.
Okay.
So we all worry about what people think of us, Troy. This is a great story that reminded me of you. And the first impressions are very important. from what we post on Facebook to how much we talk when we first meet someone. And there are lots of things that can lead to immediate dislikes. Here are 5 of the things that are most common that people dislike about other people immediately. So we've got a little board. I'm going to get through this.
This
This is a little
isn't
survey.
something that you
No, this isn't a
made
David
up.
Goldman special. This was conducted out of Oregon University,
Yeah.
and basically one of the first things was sharing too many photos on your social media, which I think
agree.
I've been guilty at times because I'll get kind of excited, like I'll have a big weekend and I'll just blast photos, and I could see that annoying
No,
people.
but you
Yeah.
do it on your not necessarily where they stay on Facebook. You do it on the
Yeah,
story.
I'll do on a story. I'm really big on that. Next thing is disclosing something extremely personal early on in your relationship. So it's like, hey, there's a medium here. You know, if your sister, this was a great example. If your sister's having an affair, don't go tell this new person you've just met within, the hour, oh, I've got to tell you about my life problems. So, stay away from that. Next,
Yeah,
we've
don't
got,
get too deep too quick.
when people,
Yeah.
it's anyways. And then the next one is asking someone questions and not talking about yourself at all.
Hold on, what?
So asking questions without talking about yourself. If you're like interviewing
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
and you just meet them at, let's say you're at the bar or whatever, hanging out, and you're just asking them all these questions, but then you don't disclose anything about yourself.
Funny you
People
say that
dislike
because
that.
people have said to me when I go out, one on the odd date or two, that it feels like an interview.
But that's
I'm like, well, it
it's
is.
so second nature for you though. Like for all of us, we're used to like kind
Interviewing
of
and-
grabbing from people, and we want to get a lot out of them. Next, we've got hiding your emotions.
Grabbing probably isn't the best terminology, David.
Maybe not. But hiding your emotions. They say it's okay to express yourself. If you're hanging out with people and you're just like always stoic, be careful about that. Let people in. Emotion shows that you're.
Talk about the problem.
Yes.
Bring it up.
Okay, and the last thing is, this is so Troy, acting too nice.
I can't stand that.
Acting too nice?
I have to be honest with you. Most things on this upset me.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
I
no.
cannot handle anyone hiding their emotions because then they talk about you behind their back, behind your back. Anyone acting too nice, I've said this on this table, I think Americans are wonderful and polite, but I never really know whether you're just being nice to me.
Well,
I
think
don't know.
People, especially in Kentucky, like somebody like Lisa, a lot of people would be like, is she fake? But really, Lisa's that nice. No, she's really that nice.
I
of a
tell you how
person.
it rolls. Agree?
you
And it
do.
gets me in trouble, I'll be honest with you.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
But, I think that's
You're
a great
too nice.
characteristic. Lisa and I are tough, all right? People know.
I don't think you are.
It's Lydia, she got
Yeah,
stuff.
I know. We've
Hey
been lifting
everyone,
weights,
tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. On the 3D houses as well, tell us what you think
Yeah.
about that, and tell us what 5 things that really irritate you.
Yes.
I want to know what they are. After the break, everyone, we will take a look at my interview with Trace Atkins. You're watching Midday Kentucky, and there's something coming up about, call me Kitty. Kitty cat.